Good morning, everyone. This is Bill Jones, head instructor of Top Level Martial Arts in beautiful downtown Cuyahoga Falls. I am also the co-host of Black Belt Tips, which you can find on iTunes and Google. It is a podcast where we talk about martial arts, but not just martial arts, so it's really for everybody. Got a lot of great reviews on it. People who write us and say, hey, I've never trained martial arts a day in my life, but you guys are so entertaining, it's fun. This is my Black Belt Tips Minicast, which is a little quick podcast that I do more for success tips than anything else. So today's topic is listening. So have you ever had this happen? Let me know, because it happens to me from time to time, and I've even caught myself doing it, and I'm not proud to admit that, but I've caught myself doing this. Someone will come up to you and they'll start telling you about something or asking you a question, right? And like about halfway through the question or the conversation or whatever, you kind of know what they're trying to get at, and you start kind of formulating your response to it, like, okay, yeah, this guy is about to ask me this question, and so I'm probably gonna answer in this way, and I'm gonna do this, or maybe you're asking someone a question. And the same thing happens, like you can see them already getting ready to like respond and jump on you with the answer. And then like that happens, right? And they answer, maybe they give you an answer, but it's not really like to the question you asked, or you feel like, man, did they really even get what I was trying to say in that story? And I've seen that happen a lot, and it really ruins communication. And this is something that we try to hammer home with the kids that we teach. Is that we should listen to understand. And I think if more people did that, I'm going to adjust my camera here as I talk, but I think if more people listened to understand, that, communication would be a lot better between people. Because I feel like a lot of times what we do is we listen to respond. So we're listening, and like as we hear like key plot points, if you will, we're like, oh yeah, this is what I'm going to say to that. Oh, this is how I'm going to counter that argument. This is how I'm going to counter this argument. When it would probably behoove us, and we would give a better response, a more intelligent response, if we simply said something like, just listen to what they say, literally listen, and then kind of repeat it back to them. Like, okay, Johnny, and this is something I try to do with my children, and that's like the hardest, right? Because you got like a 5-year-old, and how much life does a 5-year-old really have? And they're coming up and asking you questions, and you kind of know where it's headed. But a good way to just let them know that you care and that you're listening to them, and this is something that successful people do really well. Like the successful people I've been around, like I'm amazed at how well they listen to people. Like, and it's something they've probably heard 1,000,000 times, right? And someone comes up and they'll tell them, and they'll be like, oh, okay, all right, good, yeah. So, what I'm hearing is you're having trouble completing this task. You feel that this is the reason for that trouble. Is that right? Am I understanding your problem correctly? Guys, by doing that, you do a bunch of things. 1, you clarify the problem. 2, the person who said it to you now has a lot more respect for you, because they know with a 100% assurity that you listened to them, that you cared what they had to say. And, the third thing is you're now going to be able to formulate an even better response because you're 100% sure you understand the question. It's something that I try to do when I teach my classes, and it's something as small as like Jiu-Jitsu. I think it comes across as a lesson for the kids to learn, is that when they ask a question, I'll repeat it back and I'll say, is this the problem? Is this the situation you're asking me about? Because if it's not, then what good is the answer I'm going to give them if it's not even the right thing? So this is just a quick thing. Listen to understand, not to respond. Respond after the understanding is confirmed. That's really a great tip. It's something that we do as black belts. It's a part of the reason I got to black belt is because I developed that ability. And it's something that we try to put forward in the kids, and something that all the highest level people I've ever met, and I'm not talking about just black belts, I'm talking about people who are just super successful. They've all done it. So I hope this is helpful. Guys, we will see you in a couple days with another Black Belt Tips Minicast. Talk to you later.